Hey guys, welcome to the Sunrise.
My name is Mikkel.
And I'm Tasia.
Welcome to our
Sunrise Sessions.
So today we are going to be getting into being financially set or trying to become financially set as a young adult. And so first, we are going to start off with an icebreaker. So the icebreaker question, and you guys definitely comment down below what you guys think or how you feel about whatever I'm about to ask. And that question is, what do you refuse to spend your money on?
So I definitely refuse to spend my money on like expensive clothes. Mm-hmm. Like I'll spend my money on clothes,
Gucci.
But yeah, like Gucci and like super expensive
Prada.
Clothes like that.
No, man.
When I can go to Walmart, Shein, Rainbow, Ross.
Ross especially. Shein and Ross. That's where I go. Mm-hmm. Not no Gucci or Prada. Louis Vuitton.
Gucci, Prada, Louis. Wait, what's the song? Anyways, what's your
Gucci? Okay, let me stop. Anyways, for me, I would refuse to spend my money on people. Not necessarily people, but like buying things that are not gonna help a person. So there's one time when we went to California. There's this guy, he asked me for a drink. I was like, hey, like, yeah, I'll buy you a drink. I'll get you some water or juice or something like that. He was like, well, I really wanted to buy alcohol. And I was like, sorry, I'm not going to do that for you. Yeah. And so he was like, yeah, I'll just find somebody else. And so I was like, well, that's unfortunate. But I'm not going to do something like that to where it's going to cause harm to people, you know. And so, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so we are going to get right into it. Hopefully it's not. I don't think it's going to be that long. But anyways, it'll be okay. Mm-hmm. But we are talking again about being financially set as a young adult.
Yeah. Or trying to get there.
I want to get there really bad.
Right now.
Right now it's not it. Right now, I'm okay. Yeah. I'm not going to say I'm great or good. I'm okay.
I'm financially stable, but I'm not set. Like I want to be set.
I need to be set. Yeah. Be able to retire and not worry about anything. Yeah. But the first question I have for you is, what is being financially set?
So our pastor went over some good pointers that I think you should write down. So get a pen and a notebook and write it down. Yeah. About some pointers of like how you can assess whether you're like financially set, and she called it, or you're like in financial hell. And so write these down. So you have all your bills paid every month on time. You have no fear about losing a house or a car or daily provision or possessions or provisions. Okay. I don't know if I wrote that right. Okay. No one else's money is in your budget, and we don't mean that as in like, oh, you have a business that sells a product and stuff like that. We mean that as like, you live with your mom and you're like, hey mom, can I get $100?
Can I borrow $20?
Yeah, you know what I mean. And then having 3 to 6 months of liquid funds available, meaning that like if something happens that you know you're out of work for a little bit or something, then you're able to still pay your bills for like 3 to 6 months or so on, you know. Your retirement is set. You're debt free, or you have like a little bit of debt that's easily paid off. Multiple streams of income. Living within your means means you're not spending.
Not overspending.
Yeah, not overspending, not spending above your budget. Yeah. Like if you make a set amount, you're not spending over that set amount.
Because I tend to like overspend sometimes, and like this week it wasn't a good week for me. Like I overspent this week, and I'm like, this is how much money I got in my account now. So yeah, I overspent this week, and I was like, this is not okay. We need to get back on it. Get back on it.
You work on that. And then all shade, all tea. Savings enough. And then savings enough to pay for most things in cash. Like meaning you can like write a check or something. And then insurance and healthcare. So any emergency does not put you in like a financial strain. That's an important one, I think.
Okay,
should
so
be at the top of
does anybody write checks anymore? Like I know a lot of older people do. Like at my job, people like write their checks and stuff. I see them like writing it out. But like nowadays, I don't see anybody writing checks.
I would want to.
You would want to write a check? Have you ever written a check before?
No, I would want to.
I've learned how to. I've learned how to write a check, but no.
I know how.
You guys write checks. Who writes checks in here? Because I don't. I could have got a checkbook. I'm like, write all the checks. But no, I've been spending so much money.
$10 check. Like, $10
let me pay my bill for this, please.
Yeah. And then also, what does it look like? Like, what does it actually look like?
So I think what being financially set looks like, right? Being financially set looks like is giving your tithes, giving your 10%. And sometimes people like they do more than their 10%, which is really good. And then also giving. So this is way past your tithes. The tithes are what you want to do first. This is what you're going to do first before you pay your bills, before you buy that Snickers bar, before you buy anything else. Your tithes come first. And then of course your giving. So your giving is what you feel to give. So if I have, my tithes are like $85, I might give an extra $10 or $15 or maybe even more. Everybody is different, but this is probably like what God is telling you to give. What's in your whatever is in your heart, really. Yeah. Also saving. So saving, creating a budget, doing that. I know there's like this budget thing that I think it's like 50, 20, 30. And so half of it goes to your bills, and then 20% you keep for yourself for all your wants and stuff like that. And then 30% goes to all your needs. So like your toiletries or anything that you need in your house or something like that. And so I've been kind of following that kind of thing. And so, yeah. Also taking care of business. So being a good steward. Yeah. Doing what you really just need to do. And stuff like that. So, yeah. Doing what you need to do. Like I said, paying your bills, making sure everything is paid before you go out and go to that party. Yep. Before you go to that party, making sure your kids have the food that they need, or like yourself, you have the food that you need, and all of that. So making sure it's all done. Also, I guess ministering, like volunteering your time. So going out, helping the community. You could be doing like charity work or anything like that. You go to Foursquare and something, right?
And then, I also put the definition of.
Okay.
I put the definition. It was like when we think of like what investing looks like. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
So investing your money. Oh yeah. Invest your money. Pastor Express, investing your money. So like you can invest your money into like what is it called, a Roth IRA or something like that. There's more. I know one specifically, which is the Roth IRA, which I've been like looking into, like different types. You have to, there's a certain age that you can only pull it out at and stuff like that. But when you put your money into it, that money grows over time. And so allowing your money to grow over time instead of just keeping it in your checking account or your savings account while it's only accruing like 5 cents. Because I know like my bank, they give you a little bit back, but it's only like small change. It's not much. But investing it into some other things, like where it will grow, it's really going to help. Like even if it's not for you, it could be for your kids or it could be for somebody else, you know. And so
and it doesn't always have to be about like money, because I know the definition for like investing is the act of distributing resources into something to generate income or gain profits. But another definition of investing could be provide or endow something or someone with a particular quality or attribute. So it can be like your knowledge, your time. So that goes back to like the ministering and volunteering. Spend time with the people at your church. Get to know people. Join a community group. You know, volunteer somewhere in the community. Yeah.
Even if it's a
You're
little
in school,
bit. Yeah.
Make some friends.
Yeah.
That's something that I did bad with. When I was in school, I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't talk to nobody.
I tried to do like Key Club. That was not it. I stayed in the back. I listened, but I never went to any of the what's it called?
The community service
because I had no friends back there. Like I had no friends, and I tried to make friends. Like I was like in high school, since I'm going to a new school, I'm gonna make all the friends. They're so nice and all of that, and I was like,
yeah. I was in Key Club in high school too, but I barely went to the community service events. But I paid the $25. The only one that I went to was the Ronald McDonald House because we got to cook for the people, and that's the only one that I really went to. So I was like, this is fun. This is nice.
Yeah, I'll volunteer somewhere else. Like, even if it's not at Key Club, I'll volunteer for church or anything like that. And so, yeah. And so, question number 4 is, what are you doing now as a young adult? What are we doing now as young adults so you can be financially set?
So personally, I'm tithing, and then I have this like little investment account. It's called Acorns. Not sponsored or anything, but basically it's really simple. And it's like for beginners. So if you want to download it, you can. But it takes out like a set amount at the end of each month, and then you get to set up your own portfolio, whether you want to invest like a certain percentage into stocks or into bonds. So I think mine is like 60% stocks and then 40% bonds right now. And then it also has like a set amount of like when you can be able to like take money out. So mine is set up for like in 5 to 10 years. So it's like stuff like that I don't really have to worry about. And then there's also something called like Roundup. So every single time that I spin my card, it takes out like 50 cents. So that's also something that I have to be cautious about. Like make sure I don't keep overspending, because if I do, then I'm gonna be like, I also spent $10 and then now I'm short $10 and 50 cents. So it's like, yeah, stuff like that keeps you, you know, like let me keep a budgeting and stuff. And yeah, I also budget, and then yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Tithe, save.
I think for me,
budget.
I am trying my best. I know that right now I'm not doing well with it, but what I of course do is I always make sure I tithe my money every time. Any money that I make, I tithe it. And also of course saving. I plan on starting a budget because I know it helps a little bit. But I just have to make sure that I'm disciplined in it. And so I've been also looking into, like I said, the Roth IRAs and stuff like that, and investing tools that'll help me over time, even if it's not for me. Like I said, like I can use it for if I have kids, or maybe my parents or something like that, or for school, you know. So yeah.
Oh, and then like separating my money as well. I know like Cash App has a thing, so I just put $5 in there just because.
Or
to not have it like
what my mom taught me. This might not be a part of like being financially set, but like with money in general, she taught me to like have cash on hand, but like just keep it somewhere. So like she keeps. I know for me, like I have like a Beats case. I still have my $5 in there. There's literally $5 in like my little Beats headphone case, and I'll just leave it there. And so like sometimes I'll find like random money because I'll leave it in places. I don't really mind if I lose it because it's not like $100 or anything. I'm not gonna do all of that. But sometimes I'll just leave it in certain places. I'll leave it in a different wallet, or like leave it in my car somewhere. So if I need something, I'll look around and shuffle through all my stuff and find $20.
That reminds me of the time I lost $100. But that's a different story for a different time. But anyways, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, like a piggy bank. I was gonna say. Yeah,
I'll keep cash.
It's old school, but it works because you forget about it.
Because I found some cash in like in a pencil holder. I was like organizing my pencils and my pens and stuff, and I dump all of it out, and I was like, oh, there's some cash in here. Okay, let me put that back in there if I want to spend it or whatnot.
And then, like, also if you have like credit cards and stuff like that, don't always have them on you. Like, if it's the time of the month where you know that you have to spend it, then spend it a little bit, but then don't always like have it in your wallet or in your pocket and stuff, because then you're gonna get in the habit of keep spending it, but you're not supposed to. Pay that back. Pay your credit cards back.
Yeah, make sure you are checking your credit score. Yeah. Because sometimes we'll do, like, I feel like we'll use our credit cards and we'll use it so much, and like the credit score goes kaput. But like for me, like I have a few credit cards, and so I keep my spending low, and so that's helped me with my credit score. So my credit score is pretty good right now, and so just make sure you're using your credit cards wisely, really using it wisely.
And I think the best advice that I could give to like the younger adults, if you haven't got a credit card yet and you're still like living at home figuring it out, is first like get your own type of bill to like build your credit. Like I first got my phone bill in my name, and then I was able to build my credit that way, and then I got a credit card so I wouldn't be like irresponsible, you know, and then I was able to build it like that as well.
Or I know some, if like you can become an authorized user, and so like my parents, if I were to become an authorized user on their credit card, I'm not necessarily spending money on their credit card, or if I am, I just make sure I pay it back. I'm not an authorized user, but being an authorized user on somebody who has who's good at like paying off their credit cards or good at paying their bills and stuff like that, it will also help in building your credit score. I remember this one guy, I think it was Pastor Sharonda's brother, one of her brothers. He was saying that he put his daughter when she was like very young, or I think she was a baby or something like that. It's somebody, but he put her as an authorized user, and so now if she ever is trying to like buy a house or gets another credit card or something like that, when she sees her credit score, like it's going to be really good because he's good at paying his stuff. And so I was like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea for future kids and stuff.
I think there's another one.
Oh yeah, the other question is why is it important for the kingdom? I think we skipped this. Why is it important for the kingdom to be financially set?
I think it's important for the kingdom because, like, with your tithes, you're tithing into the church, and so tithing and giving into the church, it helps them a lot. And so you're tithing into God's kingdom. The church is God's kingdom. Like, the church is protected, and so your money, I would hope, is going towards something good. Like for our church, Aliante, we even tithe our money into like the community and other places, kids in Africa and stuff like that. And so it, like it says here, it builds stability for our churches. It helps us. It helps the church to pay the bills and all of that. It helps the church to grow into what it wants to be. Tithing into our churches, or it's important for the kingdom because it helps out the community and all of that, which is really good. And so that's what we want to bring as many people as we can into the community, or into God's kingdom, through our finances and stuff like that. And also because it allows it makes God happy. I feel like it pleases him, which is a good thing. And so we want to please God. We want to please our Father. And so, helping the community, helping the churches and all of that. So,
I agree.
So what are your next steps into becoming financially set?
Personally, I really want to start building like the passive income and then like the multiple streams of income as well. And then giving regularly, but not just in tithes, because like I already give my tithes and stuff like that. But it's like I want to also give like because like give on top of the giving. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. I think for me is to. I feel like I want to give more than I can, or more than I usually do, because like I'll do my tithes and everything, and then I'll give a little bit, but I want to start giving a little bit more, because I know it helps. Also, making sure I'm budgeting, well, making sure I'm sticking with my budget and being disciplined in that. And then I had another thing, which was just continuing my education. So keep going in what I want to pursue, because I want to have my doctorate in psychology. I want to become a criminal psychologist, and so being able to do that, and then getting to be able to being financially set, I'm able to help the church as well, and giving a lot more than what I am doing now. And so yeah.
I was also gonna say like actually setting aside time to do my research and like film and what did I put, like pray, plan, and create for the church and stuff like that, and not just we're gonna do this, so let's just do this, you know.
Makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. Is that it?
Yeah. So that's all.
It. That is it, everybody. Let us know what you think. What are your next steps, or what are you going to start doing in order to become financially set? Like, are you going to invest? Are you going to give more? Are you going to start tithing? Anything like that. Just let us know in the comments down below, I think. Yeah, comments down below. But thank you for joining us, me and Tasia. We hope you enjoyed. And we hope you got some stuff out of this. We love you guys. Please.
We're not financial experts by all means.
We are not.
What we know.
This is what we learned over time.
This is what we're regurgitating. What we have learned.
What we have learned. What we're trying to focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, please like, comment, subscribe to this video. Share it with somebody that you may share it with somebody that you think this will help, or somebody that would love to hear this. And if anything, like, you guys can add in the comments. But yeah, subscribe. If you need any prayers or want to get into contact with Sunrise, go to SunriseChristianLV.org.
And then also follow us on Instagram.
We
launched our Instagram.
We did. It's really cool.
Sunrise Christian LV.
Yeah, I think so.
And then you can also DM us there if you have any prayer requests and stuff like that. Yes. We'll be praying for you.
Also, join us. Join us as members.
Yes.
We love you guys. We will show love to you guys. But anyways, we do hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining us in our Sunrise sessions. We really appreciate you guys. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.